chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. But I accept myself for the way I am. I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised.
Police are investigating the sudden death of Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter died on Saturday. Authorities giving no information about a possible cause of death.
Well, there are some speculations, but it's kind of a clusterfuck. But first, let's take a look back.
The younger brother of Backstreet Boys mainstay Nick Carter, a 9-year-old Aaron, got his start opening for his brother's group in 1997.
Carter was also known for his roles on TV shows like Lizzie McGuire and Seventh Heaven. He was also on his family's reality TV series, House of Carters. In 2017, Carter came out as bisexual and later received an outpouring of love and support from his fans and other celebrities.
I do find men and women attractive, just like a woman can say, oh wow, what a beautiful girl. I can say, oh wow, what a beautiful man. What a beautiful man you are.
Well, thank you, Aaron. Back at you.
His recording career would lose its luster, and as he entered adulthood, he'd be overtaken by a myriad of personal and professional crises.
You know what it's like to see your baby in a coffin? It's horrible.
That's my sister, too.
How did she die?
We don't know. It's very mysterious. I don't feel like I got the right answers. I feel like it was covered up.
He also opened up about his battle with multiple mental health issues, including multiple personality disorder, schizophrenia, acute anxiety, and manic depression.
Nick's little brother, Aaron Carter, passed away yesterday at 43 years old.
He must be dyslexic. So anyway, we're looking at 3 likely possibilities, A, B, and C. So we'll go first with A, SADS, also known as COVID-19 vaccination. There is a video with Aaron saying he's going to get the Pfizer shot, and his fiance was going to get 2 Moderna.
There have been more deaths from COVID than there have been from the vaccination. Also, when you have a fiance, so you know, the baby, you're more susceptible to being more hurt by the by not having the vaccination when you're pregnant. She's already a high-risk pregnancy, and we're good. No scares, nothing. Yes, I'm going to let my fiance get the vaccination, and people they're pregnant women are more susceptible to COVID and to its ailments. So I am doing, she's gonna do Moderna, 2 shots. Let her? Yeah, let her. I'm her fiance. Here's what I'm gonna let you do. Never watch my lives ever again unless you make a new account. So I'm getting the Pfizer shot, and then she's gonna do the 2, and yes, I'm going to let her.
But there's also a video that came later where he says that he didn't get it, that his fiance got it, and she was sick for 3 weeks.
Have you recovered from COVID, Aaron?
I did. I got it twice, and I never got the shots or anything like that, and it was out of my system, very, very, very quickly.
Me neither, bro. I'm not fucking with that shot, and I'm telling you, don't fuck with that shot. That shot's fucked up my face.
Oh, I don't do it. My girl got it anyway, and I told her don't do it, and she got COVID, and she's been sick for 3 weeks.
There's also this from Queerty. Aaron Carter sacked from Naked Boys Singing. Here are the famous gays taking over. August 29, 2021. Press for Naked Boys Singing, the all-male, all-naked musical review, had initially announced Carter would lead the show when it reopens in Las Vegas this September. Now comes word that the producers have fired Carter from the show, allegedly because the singer refuses to get vaccinated against COVID-19. So let's move on to B, drug overdose.
Do you ever worry that you could ever overdose?
I mean, there's always that worry, but there's also the fact that I had to kiss my sister goodbye in the coffin. I had to kiss her body. I had to kiss her right on her cheek, and I kept kissing her. And that was a scary thing.
1, 2, 3. 3? Oh, okay. Here you go. This guy's good. Are those uppers or downers? I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. I'm gonna pop a whole one. Say less. Say less. Say less. We're gonna. Where's mine? Where's mine? I left one here around somewhere. Distilled water. I swear. All right. So one was gabapentin and Neurontin. Triazole. Oh my god, I love that. I was off that yesterday. 0.25, which is for my insomnia. My Xanax that I'm prescribed to. Seroquel. Okay. And also trazodone. We have all that. And propranolol for my high blood pressure. God bless. Have a good night. No, it's good. I'm as real as it gets. I don't care. I have nothing to hide from you guys. The reason why I went to rehab is for huffing. Aerosols. Duster cans. That's why I went.
I'd say that overdose is definitely a possibility. But there's another, so let's move on. And C, another mysterious Hollywood death. There were a lot of rumors that he was molested by Lou Pearlman, his old manager. From page 6, Sleazeball Behind Boy Bands, October 2, 2007. Lou Pearlman, the hog-fat boy band honcho who created NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and launched the careers of Justin Timberlake and Nick Carter, was a pervy pedophile who preyed on the young men he mentored. Phoenix Stone, an early member of the Backstreet Boys, told Vanity Fair Pearlman was definitely inappropriate with Nick Carter. Nick's mom, Jane Carter, wouldn't get into specifics but said, quote, certain things happened and it almost destroyed our family. I tried to warn everyone. I tried to warn all the mothers. I tried to expose him for what he was years ago. But Aaron went on to defend Lou Pearlman.
Now, I looked into Lou Pearlman's story, and outside of the group, is it US5 or US5?
US5.
US5. That's the only group that worked with him that didn't sue him. Every other group sued him and won for fraud and misinterpretation. Lou was apparently signed as the 6th member of the Backstreet Boys. Yep, so he would get a cut of everything the Backstreet Boys.
Guess what? I don't blame him.
Okay.
Why not? He put all his money and time, invested everything into that group and gave them their careers that they still have today.
Okay.
I'm not going to be the one that's going to be like, oh yeah, Lou Pearlman's. No, I'm going to tell you I like to pet sharks backwards.
Okay, well, he was also busted for a $300 million Ponzi scheme.
290 million. Yeah, he embezzled.
Yeah.
That a lot of money to rebuild Church Street. I was 17 years old. I did my last single with him when I was 17 years old. My dad took me back after my parents divorced, and my dad took me back to Lou Pearlman and signed a shady deal with him right before I turned 18. I released a song called Saturday Night. It immediately went gold.
Well, Lou was also accused by Rich Cronin of the group LFO of attempting to molest him as a boy, and also claimed that he was molesting other kids.
All right, well, how am I supposed to speak on that, man? Sometimes I feel like people be making these crazy accusations just to get some sort of attention. And you know what? That's nothing against anybody who has suffered sexual abuse, because guess what? I am one of those people. All right? So with that being said, I don't know what to believe.
But you never had anything happen bad with
Lou never did anything weird.
Okay.
I've known Lou since I was a little child, man. Nothing. He was a big Papa Bear. He was like a Santa Claus, man.
But you never had anything happen bad with
Lou never did anything weird.
Okay.
I've known Lou since I was a little child, man. Nothing. He was a big Papa Bear. He was like a Santa Claus, man. Like, why weren't the guys saying something back then? Riddle me that.
I don't know. You hear these stories a lot, though.
I know, but riddle me that. Why are you gonna wait till he's dead and then start talking about it?
So he denies it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he wasn't. And then he went on to have all that family feud in 2019 from Aaron Carter, September 19, 2019. My sister raped me from the age of 10 to 13 years old when she wasn't on her medications, and I was abused not only sexually by her, but by my first 2 backup dancers when I was 8 years old, and my brother abused me my whole life. I'm just here to stand strong and firm and not let my brother abuse anyone anymore. Hashtag cover up. I'm not afraid of you anymore, Nick. Hashtag come at me, bruh. October 18, 2019. It's really bad. My whole family is super manipulative, and their tactics at destroying me are nothing short of hatred and jealousy. I've seen it for as long as I can remember. I've always been the hand-me-down little brother. But now I'm a grown man and I don't need this. So all of that escalated for a little bit, and then in November, he started a GoFundMe to try to get out of California to an undisclosed location.
Hey everybody out there, this is Aaron Carter. I want to verify that this is actually my GoFundMe page. There's been a lot of misdirection that I've had to do in order to protect myself from being the silence breaker for my brother who is a rapist. And now they're after my life. My whole family is after my life. And they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million. And they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me, and Brad Paisley, who sued Sony Records for $10 million. They owe me money, and they're trying to kill me off. And I'm begging you, and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can, so I can move to an undisclosed location where I am safe. My realtor won't sell my house. They're all involved in this, and they're trying to keep me there. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage, saying I wanted to hang myself. So please trust what I'm saying, and please donate the money.
But things have settled down a little bit since then. So a lot of people were speculating to what he wanted to talk to Kanye about the day before he died. Aaron Carter, yo, Kanye, let's talk, man to man. Well, here's a podcast that aired just a few days before he died, where he brings up Kanye.
In my opinion right now, Kanye, you fucking stupid as shit for fucking putting out a fucking White Lives Matter shirt when the white population isn't being targeted and dealing with prejudice and racism and all of this bullshit. So that's what Black Lives Matter stood for, is that, you know, all the injustice that's been done to the black community.
Right.
So when I saw that, I was like, you know what? Like, what the fuck is he doing? Because I'm like, bro, like, seriously? Like, you stupid as fuck. You're a broke ass boy.
Well, he has many hundreds of millions of dollars, right?
I don't give a fuck. In your mind, Kanye, you're broke.
He's definitely broken, I think, at this moment in time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know?
Okay, but it feels like the White Lives Matter thing has kind of been pushed into the background a little bit because people are more focused on the stuff he said about George Floyd and the stuff that he said about the Jews, generally speaking.
Well, I mean, you don't do that. You can't be, you know, like, I'm kind of in the middle, you know, like, I'm in the middle of, like, the white community and the black community. That's just how I am. That's how I grew up. I'm proud of my environment. My musicians that I had for 17 years, Adam, were all black funk musicians in their 40s and 50s who used to play for Janet Jackson and Blackstreet and Jodeci. And that's where I learned how to play the piano and produce music.
You're going to the cookout.
What cookout?
Well, there's like a proverbial black cookout that might happen one day.
I mean, I'm there.
We're all trying to figure out if we're invited to.
Well, if I get the invite, for sure, you know. But
it's gonna be tough.
Like I said, you know, Kanye, you stupid as fuck for doing that. Your beard looks fucking weird. You like, there's a reason why Kim left you, because, like, come on, man, get it together. Like, chill.
But like I said, this whole thing is a clusterfuck. So your guess is as good as mine.
My greatest fear? I don't even know how to answer that question. Not being able to live as long as I can. That's my greatest fear.
fucking stoned.